The Emoluments Commission that was proposed, you are undoing it.
Yes, it's, well, it's semantics.
Right.
Some will say it's a review of it because it's maintained, but it is reviewed. But even before I go to your comments, Samson, I have a preliminary point that I would want to forcefully state.
Please go ahead.
That is the topic for today. Propping up a failing democracy. I have serious objections to it. I do not think our democracy is failing. We as a people are failing. There are deep cracks within the system, deep divisions as to political affiliation, etc., leading to cultures of silence. But the democracy itself is not failing. Look, as we sit now, people are looking up with relish to the 2024 elections. Not so. The Electoral Commission of Ghana has conducted successful elections from 1992 with all its modifications up till now. Indeed, there's a section of people in Ghana who believe that the current administration has done so well that it should break the 8. There's another section which believes that the government has not done enough and must be changed. So I think that the fundamentals are there, that we all wish to continue in this political light. And I agree with His Excellency the President in the first tape that came up, that we've practiced all forms of systems, and we believe that democracy with all its flaws is the best way to go. So I do not think that the democracy is failing. No. So it's a point I want to make as to your choice of topic today.
We're speaking to the data and the survey, Safro Barometer and the rest of them.
Correct. Trust
in public institutions is at the worst ever. Christopher Jnr and Richard Fosu of Monash University, Melbourne, have recorded in a recent academic publication that they did, and we shared this, myself and Mami, the last time we did a discussion on it, that the pride and euphoria that greeted independence from colonial rule in the late 1950s through the 1960s was short-lived, and many African countries plunged into decades of political instability, socioeconomic stagnation and crisis, and even civil wars. The causes included lack of democratic participation and peaceful transfer of power. Now, if we recall the rebel movements and the bloody coups of the 80 successful ones, there have been 80 successful coups, 108 failed coup attempts, and 139 plots in sub-Saharan Africa alone between 1956 and 2001. Last year, there was a wave of coups, and it is predicted that this will continue. The general cry that citizens are not happy because the dividends of democracy have not been delivered makes constitution review an imperative. This is the fact with the people, that the democracies are failing.
I still disagree.
Okay.
It is not the democracy which is failing. It is the people themselves who are failing. And the people means from the child in the class 5 elections up to the top. India has the biggest democracy, hasn't it? Has there been a coup there? Never.
By Chairman's verdict, as we just heard,
yes,
the democracy is failing.
Well, that is Chairman's verdict.
We have a monarch, not a president.
That is Chairman's verdict, and he's entirely entitled to it. Very brilliant man.
All right.
But I disagree. And that is the fundamental law which says that he has the right to freedom of conscience, thought, and belief. That's what he believes.
Right.
I disagree.
Okay.
I think that our democracy is on track. The institutions are failing. The people are failing the institutions. The people are failing to hold the leaders accountable. But as the president said, it is the best form with all its flaws, and I agree. So let's move from that premise that, look, it will get better. I would ask you that if you listen to Daddy Lumba's latest song, he said that no matter what happens, even before your dying day, you wear the crown. So let us have the hope and work towards that hope. If you look at the preamble of the Constitution, it is all there.
Right.
So let us work, with positivity rather than the negativity.
Right.